All right, so what's up, everybody? Both Lighting USA family. We here loading out for DJC recharge. That's about it. I figured out all the logistics about 2 hours ago. Dave, how you feeling? You flew in last night.
I'm feeling great, having fun. Got some meat sticks. We're ready. We're good.
This guy. Anyways, Marcellus, the king of we're gonna wing it, literally figured out what lighting we were doing about 30 seconds ago, and almost forgot power cons. But here you go.
That's how I feel. King of the wing.
Literally, he's getting the we wing it award this year. John, what's up? Finally here.
Yep, first event with both lighting, and Marcellus is a worse cook than I am.
Worst cook?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is pretty bad. I mean,
Boy, if you don't get.
We didn't even cook anything upon arrival.
And
He was going to.
you just got forced into this.
I just got forced into it. But one thing about me is we just fit in. Right over here, both like we just fit in. Right?
We family. It's the Both Lighting USA family. So, anyways, we got a trailer full of gear. We have a whole van full of gear for the after party, and we're gonna go kick it at our Airbnb because there's a wedding going on right now at the venue, and we can't get in until like 10:30, 11 tonight to set it up. Drink some bourbon. Set up the in-house DJ setup for the Both Lighting USA house. So, all right, let's get on the road. Let's get on the road.
See, working hard, hardly working. I don't know what you're doing, but you should be here helping.
And first of all,
Oh, my bad.
sir,
My bad.
What's going down, guys? Day one here of DJC 2025 in Raleigh, North Carolina. We are all set up. We just did our first speeches, kind of changeover. Now they're in little breakout rooms, but I'm going to go over the setup of what we brought. Now, we are fortunately running all the AV for this show as well. So not only are we the lighting sponsor, but our company Fusion Sound and Lighting is running all the AV. So the screens, the microphones, that's all getting ran by Fusion Sound and Lighting. But going over the setup, of course, we gotta have 360 tubes. Now, Ricky recently made these custom panels here that we started to do at corporate events. So we decided to bring them here because they make a great backdrop for any sort of stage. Links on Amazon. So super cool backdrop. Obviously, tubes split in those 5 panels there. Uplights on those panels. The uplights is what really get those panels to But then we wanted to bring out 2 new fixtures. And before I jump over to the 2 new fixtures, I want Lo to pan over to the top up there where we are using the G pins as kind of our stage washes for the evening. So the G pins are a stage wash. Just because this room is fairly small, it would have been really crowded trying to actually get some Lecos up in here. and we considered it, but we decided that the best idea was let's just bring some G-pins, throw some on each side. That lighted up the stage more than enough. But the biggest thing that we brought out today are retro lights. So this is the Retro 6 Pro, and then up above on the gravity stands there are the Retro 7 Pros. And you guys probably seen these lights a lot because they have started to become super popular, and I've been seeing some insane setups with them. So obviously we over here at Both Lighting USA like to make lighting easier. So we reached out to our manufacturer, seeing how we can get these in production, and we got some flaws that we want to make some changes with, like make sure that we upgrade the LCD screen or LED screen on the back, and as well as incorporate wireless DMX in them. Now, unfortunately, these fixtures will be a little bit too powerful to be battery powered. So probably not off the rip, we won't have a battery power version, but the retro looks is becoming super popular. And I really like the 7 Pros and the 6 Pros, mainly because they're not just the warm white diodes like you've probably seen in a lot of other fixtures. These have the warm whites in the center. It has a RGB ring that pops off the aluminum foil in the center as well. And then you have an outer RGB ring. And the cool thing that we did with this, with Wolfmix, so I am using Wolfmix for all the lighting control today. But the cool thing about these fixtures and what we did with Wolfmix is each individual zone is counted as its own fixture. And then each individual fixture type in here is in its own group. So now we get individual control of each zone and each fixture and kind of program it how we want. So we can do some cool chases and patterns and stuff. But that's the setup. They're in breakout rooms. We're gonna kick it, have fun. We got a whole team here. Obviously we got Lo behind the camera, Dave, we got John, he's new to the team, shout out John. Simeon, still pretty new to the team, shout out. Lauren, obviously Rick, we got Jordan here. And am I missing anyone, Lo? 8 people, including myself. So big team here. Honestly, not needed, but we're home. So we wanted to invite everybody out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's see what they do.
Whoops.
What's going on, guys? We just wrapped up day 1 of DJC 2025. Got a lot of compliments on the new retro lights. Those will be coming out very soon. But overall, I should have got more rest this week. I was pretty daggone tired today, but got me some energy drink and we was good. Now we're gonna pass it to the next.
Me? You know, I hope you guys saw the photos of the setup. Lo was cooking up some beautiful just still shots, and the stage looks so good. You want to tell us about these little random white panels that you bought? I want to know more. They're beautiful.
They're just Amazon.
Amazon panels.
Those texture panels. We need to make a whole video on it, but they're really simple. They're literally on Amazon. I don't remember how much they cost. They weren't that expensive. But I was going to make a complicated thing of how to mount them originally, and then Hannah was like, why don't you just put a zip tie through them? So we just drilled a couple holes and made sure they're centered on both. You just take clear zip ties and put them around an upright pole or a gravity stand, and voila, you got a backdrop.
The stage looks super sick.
Looks
super
cool.
nice.
But,
yeah.
Dave always brings me into every video apparently. But good stuff. AV was good. Had a lot of behind the scenes making things happen at the last minute this morning, but we got her done, and as far as I could tell, no one noticed anything that we had problems with or anything on the back end, but we got it done. But yeah, that's all for me. Bye.
Hey, and for me, while they were doing all that, I was still taking care of all of your tech needs, answering all the emails and phone calls that came through.
Let's go.
I got you guys.
He's lying. He didn't answer all the emails. I answered some too. That's
I answered some.
yeah, look at that. Look at him. Now I'm gonna go back to the house.
Support.
Marcellus says he's gonna nap, but we're gonna mix some shit. That's for sure.
It went really well. I'm happy with how the audio turned out today. The AI feedback was really fun and it helped a lot with how the room was set up. Yeah, and now I'm gonna go do some work.
No, dude, you want to see what?
Edge to get people to spend more.
Get it. Work. Spell it out. Spell it out. He's set tripping.
Good morning, good morning. Day 2 of the DJ Collective here in Raleigh, North Carolina. We've got our main room right back here and pretty much the same setup. We just made sure everything was on the chargers last night and we're ready to go for a full day. The whole team is super tired. We do like to do the work during the day and then go hang out. We go and, go to whatever party or nightlife it is. So super fun last night. Nate Nelson was DJing, a couple other awesome DJs, shout out. And we're ready for another day of seminars. Let's go.
What up, though, y'all? We're here at lunch right now, getting set up for the party that is going to happen tonight. So this is going to be my main little lighting station back here, but we're getting the tubes, the sound switch, and everything out. Gravity Stands, a small little venue, but we're going to take it over with all of us DJs. We have a total of 8 movers, 8 tubes, and 16 uplights. And so that's 2 or 4 BPM Splash X's. 2 BPM spots and 2 BPM beams. So we're gonna get that set up now and try to make it back before lunch is over. So let's see if we can knock this out in an hour. Timer counting down now.
All right, people, so we're at this place called a 5-star restaurant, and this is where the big DJC recharge party is going on tonight. So we set up the lighting, of course. Let's just do a quick walkthrough. I want to point you right over here. We put one of our spider washes just right on top of this ledge here, at least 7-8 feet in the air right there, but it's going to cover this portion of the bar. As we get a little bit further in, we've got some BPM Splash X's on gravity stands right there. We're of course going to raise them up in the air, but we're just presetting. By the way, it's 2:16 p.m. We start at 9, so we came here. We're ready. I'm pretty sure the restaurant is literally having service tonight. They're going to be selling. They're open for business, so we're trying to be as neat as possible. Some 360 tubes here. We got this little cove area. So we put some BPM beams in the corners on gravity stands and some 360 tubes in the center. We'll probably throw an uplighter or 4 in there as well. Keep it going. We just have this sort of curved shape. So if you keep it going, we got another BPM Splash X on a gravity stand. Once again, you could see the theme here. We've got gravity stands, we've got battery power, we've got wireless DMX. Super, super easy. We've probably been here for 40 minutes, threw all these on. We got Marcellus putting in another spider wash. I have no idea why he's laughing right now, but he's putting a spider wash right there under the BPM spot. And here's our little front of house area with pretty much lighting control. We've also got our audio interface coming out of the Evolve 90 for the BPM detection. And that's our nice little corner here. Take a look down this way, just the final journey to the DJ. We've got BPM spots over here on gravity stands. We've got 4 tubes along the wall. We've got 2 more BPM Splash X's on gravity stands. And we've got our Color Storm CO2 cannon right there in that case. So we brought some CO2 tanks, and they're going to set this up. We're not really in charge of audio here. We're just handling the lighting, but I think it should look good. It should sound good, and we'll see you at 9 o'clock.
All right, y'all. We got broke down everything in the trailer. Don't mind the scratched upness of the trailer. It's seen some days, but it only took us about like an hour 10 to break all that down, and I call that a win because setup took forever just because of the changes and stuff. But broke it down quick as shit. Conference portion, it's over. We did it. It's all good, and we're coming back next year. We're going over to the Maxwell next year. It's gonna be another production. Both lighting will be there. Fusion will be there doing production. Here we go. Let's go.